big time, pal!
On the mean streets of Gadgetzan.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Hello, this is AmigoGP and today we will continue our card review, but first let's start off with Would You Rather? And the question for today is, would you rather A. Take driving lessons from Ishar, Rage Unbound,
I taste fear.
or B. Let Nazad the Corruptor give you a massage?
So sweet.
As always, please leave your answer in the comments and why did you chose that answer. And if you want to see part 1, 2 and 3 of the review, the links are on the right part of the screen. And if you like and want to support my channel, the subscribe button is at the bottom right of the screen. So the Jade Lotus are the masters of stealth. They can bend the forces of nature to their will, and they can summon the ancient power of the Jade Golem. That is a 1/1, but whenever you summon another Jade Golem, it doubles in stats to a maximum of 30/30. And their leader is Aya Blackpaw, a 6 mana 5/3 battle cry and death rattle, summon a Jade Golem. So the stats are very reasonable, but the value is in the Jade Golem and how many did you summon that game when you summon Aya Blackpaw. So every card that has summon a Jade Golem, the value of that card is multiplied by the Jade Golem itself by summoning. So when you summon, for example, Aya Blackpaw and then you summon a Jade Golem 5/5, very good stats, very good card. The next card is Jade Spirit, a 4 mana 2/3 battle cry, summon a Jade Golem. The same as Aya Blackpaw, the value of this card is in the Jade Golem. So if it's only a 1/1, it's bad. But if it's a 2/2, 3/3, 4/4 and beyond, it's very perfect. These are the staples of a Jade archetype deck, and the ones that can abuse this mechanic of battle cry, summon a lot of Jade Golems, is the Rogue for Shadow Step or Shadowcaster or any other spells that can bounce these cards back in hand and summon again. We will start with Druid, and the first card is Jade Idol, 1 mana, summon a Jade Golem or shuffle 3 Jade Idols into your deck. So this is very powerful with Fandral Staghelm because you can get both effects, and it's an anti-fatigue card even because you always will shuffle 3 Jade Idols into your deck and you will build a very strong Jade Golem. This is the card that will make Druid the best class for Jade Golem decks because they don't have to make a lot of strategy to play a Jade Golem. You just have to put this card into your deck and always shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, and your opponent has to kill you fast or you will die in the late game. The next card is Jade Blossom, 3 mana, summon a Jade Golem and gain an empty mana crystal. My question is, if you play this card on 10, do you get excess mana crystal or not? I don't know, maybe we will find out, but it's very good for tempo, for ramp, and it's for Jade Golem decks, so it's very good in that part, in that division of the deck. The next card is Jade Behemoth, 6 mana, 3/6 taunt, battle cry, summon a Jade Golem. So this is just like Dark Arakoa for Katoon. It will see play in Jade Golem because Arakoa was played in Katoon Druid, and I think this will be played in Jade Golem Druid deck, and it has a taunt, so you can protect your Jade Golem if that card is a 7/7 or an 8/8, because you will give problem to your opponent because he has to kill the taunt and then the minion that spawned. And the last card is Vermin Sensei, 5 mana, 4/5 battle cry, give a friendly beast 2/2. So this is compared with Houndmaster for Hunter, but it doesn't have taunt, it costs 1 more, and Vermin Sensei has 2 more health, and it's not a beast. And the beast department and the 5 mana drop for Beast Druid is very limited. We have a lot of 5 mana cards, but it's still a very good card. and maybe it will see play, but I don't know. It's still a very good card, great, but not excellent in every Beast Druid deck. Maybe one copy can be used, or two, but I don't know, maybe. But it's still a very interesting card. On to Rogue. Jade Swarmer, 2 mana 1/1 stealth, death rattle, summon a Jade Golem. So this is a staple for Jade Rogue decks. It's a 1/1. You can cold blood and eliminate something, or abusive sergeant and eliminate something. For Nazat is very good to summon it again, or Unnerved Raptor to get the death rattle out of it. It's a very good card, but it can be eliminated by Unstable Ghoul or any AoE damage. The next card is Jade Shuriken. 2 mana, deal 2 damage, combo, summon a Jade Golem. So a very good situation is coin, Jade Shuriken, you summon a Jade Golem. You need the combo if you're in a Jade Rogue deck, or maybe a Jade Malygos deck, maybe, probably, but it's still a very good removal if you want 2 damage, or you can use SI7 agent better, but it's still a very good card to have this in Rogue arsenal. The next card is a very controversial one, Gadgetzan Ferryman. 2 mana 2/3 combo, return a friendly minion to hand. So this is compared with Youthful Brewmaster that has Battle Cry, but this has a combo. But the difference between Ferryman and Brewmaster is you can summon Ferryman without getting a minion from your side of the board back to the hand. With Brewmaster you have to play him on an empty board, and with Ferryman you can take back, let's say, Swashbuckler for 1 mana. You don't want to Shadow Step that, because for 0 mana, seriously, a 1/1 for 0 mana. It's a good card. It will find its place, or it will be the new meme of Rogue. The next card is Shadow Sensei. 4 mana 4/4 battle cry, give a stealth minion 2/2. So just like Houndmaster, it gives 2/2, it has 1 more health, but it doesn't give that stealth minion taunt or anything else. You can combo it with any other stealth minion. It's very bad with Conceal, because you have to play first Conceal and then play this card to give the minion the buff. So your Shadow Sensei is open to damage, but you can play it with other cards that have stealth forever, like Lotus Assassin, to make it a 7/7. It's a good card, and the stealth rogue archetype, maybe people will try it, and maybe we will be wrong and stealth rogue will be the new meta. And now for Shaman. Jade Lightning, 4 mana, deal 4 damage, summon a Jade Golem. You can compare this with Stormcrack, 2 mana, deal 4 damage to an enemy minion and overload 1, but this is only deal 4 damage anywhere you want, even the enemy's face. So this is for a Shaman Jade Golem deck, or maybe Malygos will return with this deck, or maybe we will see another Fey Shaman and they will use Jade Lightning. Maybe, maybe not, but it's still a very good card. Jade Claws, 2 mana, 2/2 battle cry, summon a Jade Golem, overload 1. You can compare this with Stormforge Axe. It has 1 more durability and overload 1, but this summons a Jade Golem. We need to know at that point what kind of a Jade Golem will you summon. Will you summon a 1/1, a 2/2, a 3/3? It depends on the Jade Golem of this card, but the weapon is mediocre, very balanced. It's not OP like Spirit Claws, but it has its place in Jade Golem Shaman deck. The next card is Jade Chieftain, 7 mana, 5/5 battle cry, summon a Jade Golem, give it taunt. Again, it depends on the Jade Golem. If the Jade Golem is a 1/1, then if you give it taunt, it's not that great. But if it's a bigger minion, the taunt is great. But you pay a lot of mana for that minion to summon the Jade Golem. So the Jade Golem has to be very, very good for this to be acceptable in your deck. The next card is Devolve. Transform all enemy minions into random 1/1s that cost 1 less. So this is the answer to Nazot decks or Death Rattle decks in general. Like they play Sylvanas, Cairn, Tyrion, Devolve. They are now lesser minions with no more Death Rattles. They cannot get that sticky on the board. It's very good for Control Shaman or Evolve Shaman or any other Shaman that struggles with board clear. At least this card can make your opponent's minions not so powerful. The next card is Call in the Finisher. 4 mana, summon 4/1/1 Murlocs. So the only combo that the community has figured out is Everything is Awesome. You can play it for 3 mana, but I have a very good combo. On turn 5, you play Finja, the new Murloc legendary that summons 2 random Murlocs from your deck. You have in your deck War Leaders, okay? On the 6th turn, you attack with Finja, you summon those 2 War Leaders from your deck, and then you summon Call in the Finisher. You have 7 Murlocs on your deck, and then you play Everything is Awesome for free, and your 1/1 Murlocs became a 7/5 Murlocs. Boom! That's so crazy to work, and then you cry when a priest use Dragonfire Potion, and then you cry in a corner. But it's still a very good combo. Like, anything can happen. This can be Everything is Awesome. The next card is Jinyu Water Speaker. 4 mana, 3/6, Battle Cry, restores 6 health, Overload 1. So you can now heal your 4 mana 7/7. Wink wink. But you can heal also yourself or other minions, and it's very good for Control Shaman. Control Shaman always struggles with health, with healing himself. But with this, it's very balanced. It has water elemental stats. It even heals you for 6. It's not just like Chain of Healing. You need, it heals you for a little amount, but if you win the joust, you get a bigger amount. You get double the effect. No, this is guaranteed 6 health. And the legendary is White Eyes. 5 mana, 5/5, Taunt, Death Rattle, shuffle the Storm Guardian into your deck. So the Storm Guardian is a 5 mana 1/1. Just kidding, it's a 5 mana 10/10. Oh my god, this is so OP. Blizzard, please nerf. No, remember, this card will be shuffled into your deck, and Blizzard specifically said when you get other cards in your deck, your deck is automatically scrambled, it's shuffled. So all your cards that, for example, you will get in that turn Azura Drake, no, you will get another card. So the probability of getting this card is very, very minimum to get it after your White Eyes died. But when you get it, it's just like, laughing. But if your opponent has removal, GG, you can cry in a corner. But it's still a very good card for Control or any other Shaman deck, and it's a plus for Firelands Portal. Firelands Portal got a buff, and it's still a very interesting card. The next card is a legendary, Sergeant Sally. 3 mana 1/1, Death Rattle, deal damage equal to this minion's attack to all enemy minions. So the best combo is for Paladin and Warlock for now. Warlock, Power Overwhelming, then Shadow Flame. You have a 5/5 board clear and another 5/5 board clear, so a 10 damage board clear. That's insane. And for Paladin, with equality, of course, you can kill the board again. But this card it will be very good in Grimy Goons deck, or maybe Abusive Sergeant, and you have a free damage AoE for enemies. It's a very good card, and maybe it will have a staple even in Reno decks for Warlock, for Mage and Priest, I don't know, maybe. The next one is Fight Promoter, 6 mana 4/4, Battle Cry. If you control a minion with 6 health or more, draw 2 cards. So this is Ancient of Lore before the nerf. And you always have a minion with 6 health or more. But the best combo with this is the Jade Golem decks. Because if you get your Jade Golem at 6 health, it's perfect. You just play a card that summons a Jade Golem, and then you play Fight Promoter. Instant value for 2 cards. That's just great. The next card is Hosen Healer, 4 mana 2/6, Battlecry, restore a minion to full health. So what minion you want to restore to full health? Maybe one that doesn't want to be executed? Your Ragnaros, your Tyrion, your Nazat, I don't know. But the best combo with this is Arcanized Soul Priest for Priest that changes that into damage. So this is 4 mana 2/6, Battlecry, destroy a minion instead of healing it to full health. That's the only powerful combo that I can come up with. The next card is Daring Reporter, 4 mana 3/3, whenever your opponent draws a card, gain 1/1. So you have to have cards that make your opponent draw cards, like Coldite Oracle or Naturalize. Maybe this will have a staple in mill decks, Druid or Rogue mill decks, maybe. But it's still a very interesting card to have in consideration when you're making a mill deck. And with that said, this ends this review, but remember, it's Monday, so it's time for the Blizzard Twitch stream where they will show the other cards of this expansion, and don't you worry, I will make a review on those cards as well. Until then, don't forget to have fun, and may the luck be with you. See you guys!